I reach out to the client. He knew that I was going to be doing the work, was making a concerted effort to be able to make contact, be available when the work was done. I explained to him what I found and asked who the third person was, and he said that his sister had a boyfriend who'd been staying with them, hadn't been super affected by any of this yet. This was a fairly new development for them. There definitely were 3 people in the house. He said that just that morning, he had gotten a call from a friend of his in Arizona who had invited him to come out and live and work there. He had a place for them to stay. He had a job. Remember, they both lost their jobs at this point because of all of the shit that they'd been through from this thing. They were ready to bail. The friend was going to help them with moving costs. They were literally ready to go the next day. They were just going to leave their stuff and haul ass. Unless that landowner was capable of letting us remove the entity from the house, anyone who lived there was going to have this experience there. And the fact that these 2 very sensitive and intuitive people were aware of what was going on, the fact that it was literally interacting with them, not just making them feel horrible, created a unique situation that they were able to recognize and then disconnect themselves from it. I asked if there was any way to make sure that when they left, no part of this followed them, because it had been so deeply embedded in both of them, into their literal physical and psychological and spiritual bodies. His information was interesting. He said that when they left, they needed to make sure that they didn't need to return for any reason. So if they had to go back and get something, they had to start over. When they left, they were not to look back. I stayed in touch with them for a couple of months after this. They noted immediate improvement when they left the property. Immediate. The physical pain stopped. The client contacted me about a year later just to follow up and say thank you, because he said that he was convinced that if they had stayed in that house, they would both have died. I don't think people understand how serious these things can be. They're freaking deadly.